Hello, I'm Ross. I am the CEO of Recite.
Hello, I'm Keeley Baptista and I'm Head of Partnerships at Kick It Out.
So it's great to see that Recite and Kick It Out are our partners. I was just wondering if you could give us a background of what Kick It Out is, how it started. I know it's widened, it's focused now from racism to disability inclusion. Just wondering if you could give us a background on that.
Sure. Kick It Out is now 26 years old. We were set up in 1993 to tackle racism in the game at the time. Yeah, we are football's equality and inclusion organisation, and we now tackle all forms of discrimination from a grassroots level to the elite game and on social media. But we also promote equality and inclusion, which we think is just as important as tackling the issue as well.
When in particular did you widen your scope into the other areas like disability and inclusion?
So it's been a long time. Back in 1997 we changed our constitution and we broadened that to ensure that we were focusing on all protected characteristics. And with the introduction of the Equality Act in 2010, we were ahead of the game anyway in ensuring that all our areas of work were related to all protected characteristics.
It's very interesting actually because the Equality Act was very highly influential on Recite starting, and the shift of focus from people who are dyslexic or visually impaired, that the focus has to be on the organisation to make the adjustments, not just the person, not just
absolutely.
the individual. So it's interesting to see how you guys have, you've come from this Equality Act as well, and so us and then met.
Yeah. Well, the work
that
we do with professional clubs, we do an awful lot of stuff in supporting them through what was the racial equality standard, and then we developed an equality standard, which is a framework that clubs have to submit evidence for to showcase that they are developing policies, programmes and practice to incorporate the protected characteristics. And obviously with the law changing in 2010, we wanted to change that, so we changed our standard from a racial equality standard to an equality standard back in 2009.
Very interesting. And do you ever come across kind of unconscious bias? Because one of the things we find in particularly disabilities and particularly dyslexia is that if somebody's going to apply for a job and they put on their CV that they're dyslexic, they have a 70% chance of not being selected.
Right.
Whereas if that's revealed later on in the stage, it's not as much of a problem. So there's an unconscious bias there. Does that ever come up?
Yeah, I think that definitely does. You only need to look at the statistics of those that work within the game, which is predominantly white males of a certain age that are working in football.
Yeah.
And I think not just in football, in society, people will often recruit people that look like them, sound like them, or say the same thing as them. Clubs are starting to be better at this in this area. So there's a number of clubs who now do blind shortlisting with applicants who apply to work at the football club.
That's brilliant.
So all their personal
really
information is removed from the application process, and they're shortlisted simply on their experience and their education.
Cool. So can you just talk us through some disability and inclusion projects you're doing across the football landscape?
Yeah, we don't pigeonhole our work into specific areas where it's all encompassing and all inclusive through what we do. So in the professional game side, we're working with the clubs to support them through the Premier League's equality standard, which is the framework that they have to work towards to demonstrate that they are meeting set criteria around equality and inclusion. We have an online equality and diversity awareness course that we're running in association with Southampton Solent University. We are working with the Premier League academies from players from the age of 9 up to 23, delivering education around equality, inclusion and anti-discrimination. We are also running initiatives and projects through a campaign called Kick It Out Generation, which started last season when we acknowledged our 25-year anniversary. We spoke to a number of young people who were born within the generation of Kicking Out being formed, and now we're trying to ensure that everybody is part of that next generation moving forward and working with us to tackle the issues in the game.
Right. So a lot of the information now is online, everybody's communicating online. Do you see that online accessibility is an important issue?
Absolutely, yeah. The football clubs, that's how they engage with their supporters. If it's social media or their websites, and even down to registering for your season ticket or your membership per season, the majority of that is now done online. And I think that football clubs need to be able to engage with their supporter base, whether that be people with a disability or a learning disability, a physical disability, and the more and more they improve their access to these systems or to the processes to do so, the more inclusive they're becoming.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising myself, because myself being dyslexic, how much longer I will spend on a website that is sort of inclusive and has accessibility functions. So how do you think tools like Recite Me will benefit football fans?
I think it has very different aspects to it that can help many different people. I was only talking to a club earlier this week who would really benefit from the translation into Mandarin because of their owners of the football club that have taken over. So even the owners of the club, and not just the fans, would then be able to visit the club's website and read it in their own language. So that's fantastic. Also, in terms of the changes of colours and the changes of font size, it's really helping people who are colourblind or dyslexic or even just have visual impairment being able to access exactly what they want to do. And I think it's really important that not only people who visit our website, but also supporters who visit that of their own clubs are able to do so in a comfortable environment.
Absolutely. I mean, it's all about content customization, so what's right for one person might not be right for another.
Absolutely.
It's about giving clubs that ability to do that. So for example, my settings, I'll either read out text or I'll change it the background to yellow and I'll have blue text and I'll use a dyslexic font.
Right.
And if I have those settings, I read 25% faster and I'm much more likely to stay online.
Right,
so it's very interesting seeing that everybody's
so you'd open
different
up
settings.
more pages then, wouldn't you, and read a bit more content rather than just stick to one new content.
But it's really interesting because, you know, being dyslexic, I can read fine but very slow, but it feels like it's similar to like cycling uphill. You get tired very quickly, but when you get the settings that are right for you, you don't get as tired, so you tend to stay on a lot the same as what a non-dyslexic. Okay then, Keeley, that's it. Thank you very much for explaining Kick It Out and its priorities with online accessibility.
No problem, we expect to be involved.